What's up, guys? Welcome to 12M Hustle. Let's get into it. So, a little bit different about the live show. Welcome to the live show, pre-market. It's going to break down what we're going to be planning for today for indexes. Okay, little something different I'm doing today is I'm going to be, instead of showing my face, I'll be showing the halo, right? Halo theme over here. Also, with it says 6 hours and 46 minutes for the market to close clock. So I don't think people got tired of looking at my face, so we'll just do that instead. But let's get into it. So here we go. So we're going to be doing Bitcoin. This was Bitcoin yesterday. So we had two theses, right? First thesis was we had said planned for a short anything below previous day low. Looks like they tapped it. So if you got short and then you had a nice little stop above that previous structure, you were able to go long and then get paid. And you were able to make your money back. So that's a big deal right there, right? So Bitcoin went up, continued up. So almost same thesis for today. We're kind of out of this downtrend, trying to create higher highs. If Bitcoin is able to get above 113, 114, and then look for high of day, previous high of day. If it's not able to get below that and it reaches back down to previous day low for a third time, it should possibly break. Could be the third time to reach that, and it should possibly break down into at least 109, into that 107 level. So that's the game plan for Bitcoins. All right, let's drop into news for today real quick. There is no major news today that I'm aware of. We have a couple Fed speakers, but these are just like 2 stars. So that's the 9 o'clock, 9:10. This is PST time. 9:30, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 11:30. Okay, so just be aware that we do have a little bit of different news coming out. Just be aware of that at specific times. So we have MES, which is the ES, the micro of the ES. So yesterday's game plan was pretty simple. We had said we wanted this to happen, but ideally we knew this wasn't a high possibility that was going to happen. So we knew we kind of had this was a higher probability trade, which is a long. We said we wanted to continue to fall, but based off the overnight session of how it grinded down, and then it was kept popping back. Once it reestablished above London high, we knew it was a great long. So, and today's session is going to be almost the same game plan as yesterday, but there's going to be a difference. So in order for this to continue to go up, if you notice, we've made double tops, higher. As long as we stay above 67.35 and we're able to hold 67.06, then I will continue long, right? I would say that's a long trade. But the moment we break 67.04, then you have your possible shorts, the retracement. You probably won't get this previous day low. It just seems too far away, and that would be a triple bottom, which probably not going to happen unless we have some major news. So I would say if we get a short, it's going to be a quick short to 66.78. Possible this is a very long target, 66.32. I don't see us getting that. I possibly see a dip, then a rip off the open, into actually see it going back to 67.76, and pretty much I actually see the market making back this move, this whole move that I gave back last Friday. So that's where I see it going. It's not what everybody wants, but hey, the market doesn't care what we want. It does what it's gonna do. So we have the Dow Jones, right? So Dow Jones, pretty simple. What did we set up here? What did we say? Same thing. We said anything below previous day low, they tapped it, and then as soon as they ripped it, right? They ripped it. We had said this was going to be as soon as they ripped prior London high, prior previous day high, this was going to be a great long, and it was. So game plan for this looks like Dow's a little different. Dow's pretty much made back the whole loss on Friday. So now that we're aware of that, it's the Dow. I would be looking for a short, and it would be a stronger short than everything else, meaning because we've made back the full loss or the full downtrend of Fridays. So for me to see a breakout, anything above 46,766, then we would be targeting these levels up here. So for the Dow Jones, I would be saying a breakout, and I would be targeting 46,887, 46. These are possible upsides. 46,932, and this one's a little bit further. 47,088. So that's what I'd be targeting. Now for the short side, you possibly have some good targets for shorts. Anything under London low, anything under 46,612. I am looking for a short into the low of 46,484, and probably won't get it, but into 46,380. You'd still be in an uptrend, but you would get that kind of exhaustion move down and then move back up. I just don't see them hitting a triple bottom here. I mean, and if we do, I mean, we got some room to run, right? I don't see it, but if we do get a triple bottom, some major news has to come out. We got some levels: 45,552 and 45,424, but I just don't see that happening. So it's 619. Next one on the docket is the Russell. Okay, so the Russell, we had said it originally. This was the move. We had said anything above 2478 was what? A long, right? And that boom off money making. They dipped down, did a double bottom, and then they ripped it up. So same kind of thesis on what we got going on now. So these are your levels on the Russell. Y2K, Russell. Anything above 25.19, I'm looking longish. So we can get a dip off the open, but anything above 25.19, I would go long. Anything below this, which would be below London low, below Asian high, below previous day high, excuse me, I would be looking for short, but I would only be looking for quick targets, which would be maybe from 25,520 to 2,500 would be a 20 points. Not that much. I don't see it coming back down into 2480. So I would definitely be based off this looking for the long side because we got some room to go. Okay. And then next one would be our big boy here, which is the NQ, our bad boy, right? Got to get that bad boy in there. So got that bad boy. I shorted this yesterday. Bada boom. Get it. Click. Shorted Asia. Nice big drop from 24,922 all the way down to 24,578. And then we shorted the open like I had planned it. And then I didn't join this upside just because I wanted this. Like I wanted the market to go below 24,488. I wanted the market to fill this gap to 24,138. But market doesn't care what I want. So it is what it is, guys. But next, here's the move for today. So for today is I actually don't want to short anything for the NQ until we get below 24,880, and then I'm looking for possible targets into 24,464, which was yesterday's opening range. That's what I'm looking for, a target. That would be my target there. I am not looking for a full blowdown into a triple bottom into 24,415. I just don't see that unless we get some type of catalyst, some type of bad news. Right now we have Trump. We still have the government shutdown. Trump's talking about these soybeans going on. So with China, how we don't need their oil for like cooking oil. So just keep that in mind. There's a lot of news coming out. So news moves the market, good or bad. So there's that. And then for the long on NQ, I'm not really a longer, but for a long, I have to see. You have a double top here, right? This is really, they could fake us out. So for a long, I want to see a pop, a dip. If we get a dip and we get a hold of 24.90, then I want to see a rip, right? For the long, I want to see a dip, hold, and then continuation up into 25,198. And possibly, I think they're going to make back the move at least to 25,334. I see them making the move back. Like they want to make that whole Friday's move back, which was almost 1,000 points. I mean, we've made 50% of it. So, yeah, it just seems this is a high probable trade than the short. So I would possibly be looking for this long, having my stops at 24,881. And anything below this bad boy, I'm looking for a nice little, 250 point short down into 24,642. Now, NVIDIA, I'm also looking at Nvidia. Bad boy. He's a bad boy. So Nvidia's pretty Gucci. Same thing. We had a dip yesterday. Kind of just Nvidia kind of sold off yesterday. But Nvidia, anything above this previous day of 186, I'm looking for that long. Anything above previous day low, I'm looking for a long into possibly above a target of 187 or possible target of 190. Short wise on Nvidia, I would be looking. It's got to break this structure. It's got to break 184, and then I would be looking for smaller targets of 182 and 181 on Nvidia. Now, big boy that everyone's aware of on the small cap world. I'll throw this one in there for you guys real quick. It's 623. It's gonna be this bad boy here. Colt, it's up almost 500 points, 500%. It's got levels. I got levels drawn on it. Anything off the open below 428, I would probably short this. I would definitely have a stop at pre-market high, which is 508. I would definitely have this as my stop. It would be my stop. Anything above this, you are going to get rammed, okay? You are going to get rammed. I believe this is a China company or Australian company. You will get rammed. Anything above 5, you'll get rammed into 6. So just keep that in mind, guys. So hope this helped out. Hope you guys appreciate this new format I'll be breaking down for you guys every morning. Try not to make these too long for you guys. It is 6:24. Make sure you guys keep your risk in check. Make sure you guys know what the news is going on. Know what you're trading. Have a game plan and trade your plan, guys. Okay? Have a good one. Appreciate it for coming to the channel. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, and all that good stuff. Peace.